Welcome back. We are here with the sixth generation of the Clarke family, as can be seen in the bottom left-hand corner of this updated family tree from the Plum Tree app. And we are going to dive right into the gameplay. So we have Zara here, who is a mermaid, and her husband Griffin, who is our Clarke family member. They are currently engaged, except Zara is still a teenager. So our first order of business is to get to age her up into an adult sim, and then they can have a wedding. So we'll have Griffin here bake her a birthday cake, and while she is in the pool, I just kind of wanted to get her in the pool to see that she was a mermaid, and I know that she's a mermaid, but um, when she got in the pool at Griffin's birthday party, she didn't have her tail, so I just wanted to make sure she had it. And we did just change her aspiration to a jungle adventure aspiration. There are two of them, the archaeologist and the jungle explorer one. So I changed that on her and then double checked that Nathan's twins had been born and that Father Winter hadn't had any other children besides Griffin. So they are a jungle adventure power couple, and we will be doing both aspirations. And the cake is now ready, so we can age her up and then get ready for a wedding event. And then I just really quick, I changed her bathing suit bottoms to be white to match because it was bothering me that they did not match. So we are just doing that. And her birthday, congratulations, she is now an adult, and we gave her the outdoorsy trait. She's a mermaid. She likes to be outside in the jungle. She likes to be in the water. So that is where we went with that. And we are going to skip ahead here to a little later in the morning so that we can get their wedding event going. And I just wanted to make sure it was at a sort of reasonable time so that the other Sims would attend. So we are inviting all of their family, her parents, his family, his grandmother, Kaylee, she is still alive and well, his uncle Nathan that we just saw in the family tree there. And then we are going to have it at the estate gardens. So here we are. A lot of people are wearing white to this wedding. Excuse me, that is a faux pas, but that is okay. Also, I hired a caterer, but I guess they can't actually use the kitchen here because it's roped off, so that's a bummer. But there is a wedding arch in the back here, so we are going to send our Sims over, which took forever, so we're skipping ahead here. I was kind of hoping that the other Sims would follow, but they didn't really seem to be following as quickly, and I couldn't call them over. So I figured, you know what, let's just do this wedding thing. So we are here. Also, I don't know why she was wearing her bathing suit when we put the event on. That's why she's wearing her bathing suit makeup. Gotcha. Okay. So they are going to get married now, and you can see they're exchanging vows and exchanging rings and, you know, telling each other how much they love each other. Also seems like every time I have a wedding, the game tells me it's their first kiss, which it's not, but that's okay because they are married. And look, everybody came over to actually watch it except for one person, I think Colin. Yeah, Colin is not there. He was in the bathroom. So, Colin, you missed it, buddy, being in the bathroom. Oops. So, anyway, that's okay because we are now married. And they got a gold on the event. And that's pretty much all that happened here. Their whole family came. It was very nice. There isn't that much we can do on this lot because everything is roped off in the actual estate itself, but there is a lot of, I guess, grounds with the maze and a chess table and lots of different things around. But, they're having a good time. It's their wedding, and there is a bush available for woohooing in the maze. So they are going to go and to that. So she is over here in the maze area, and they try for a baby in this bush. Super fun. Definitely wedding appropriate. And then I was going to have her take a pregnancy test here, but seems like everybody wanted to use the bathroom at once. And seeing as there really isn't much else to do on this venue, we decided to end the wedding event early, even though, it was almost over anyway. But then they are going to head home now that they have had a very nice wedding with their friends and family. And here we are back home. They are tired. I thought in this video that I would try to cheat their needs a little less. As you know, if you've watched my Let's Plays, their needs are the last thing that I care about. But I figured that it might be, a good thing to actually take the time to do that, considering we have plenty of time and plenty of money for them. So we're not in any hurry to get some stuff done. And of course, my Sims are always having problems because I am not good at keeping on top of their needs, but you'll get to watch my Sims be uncomfortable for the next 20 minutes. So she is again in the pool, and I almost forgot about the money tree, God forbid. So we plant the money tree and hire a gardener to take care of our money tree because it is the most important thing on this lot. Not that it doesn't take like a week to mature anyway, but then we are going to hire the gardener and then get ready to go on our vacation to Selvadorada. Selvadorada? S-E-V. You know what? I'm just going to accept the fact that I am never going to be able to say it right. And that's just what's going on with us. So I am going to say Selvadorada. Selvadorada. Yes. Okay. That's what we're going with. And we are going to rent the cheapest lot because we're not really anticipating spending much time there anyway. Though I think maybe in the next vacation they will spend more time there at the lot, or not more time at the lot, but like this rental property doesn't even have a stove. So it was really hard to feed them. So we might splurge next time. But we are only coming here for 2 days because I want her to have the baby at home. So there is that. And then we are going to head to the town center and the bar over here because Zara's aspiration includes looking at the statue, eating an authentic meal, and buying some items from the marketplace. Of course, we came in the middle of the night, so barely anything is open, and there aren't very many Sims around selling things. But that's okay because we are here now. And she is going to take a look at the statue with Griffin. And then somebody did come to tend to the stall so she can get something there. And actually, it is way too spicy for her, so she's going to have to up that skill. But first, we are going to buy some showers and a can and some, I think it's either spider or bat repellent. Not that that's helpful to us in any way, shape, or form. We spend most of our time in the jungle getting attacked by bugs, but you know what? That is the life that they signed up for. So she is on to the second level of her aspiration, including finding an area off the path, examining multiple traps, and achieving a higher level of the culture skill. But his aspiration also is including going out to the jungle. So we are going to head out to the jungle and go to that national park there. Also, I wonder if we rent a property that is near the jungle, if we can just go there. We don't actually have to do all this traveling. So I hope that that is true. So here we are. He also wants to excavate 3 dig piles and uncover an artifact. So we are going to head over to this main entrance to the jungle here and, you know, take away the vines and stuff that is blocking the entrance. And also get attacked by a jaguar. I don't know why I clicked on that because he does not have very good athletic skill. I mean, he has some, but not really a ton. Anyway, we are here and there's this cool little bridge, but she is really having to use the restroom here, which is, typical because she's pregnant. But she is going to try and clear a path as well and get attacked by bats or something, which is just great. But, stuff happens. So we're going to have him clear the path instead because he has the machete. She was just using her hands. I wonder if we can buy another machete. There wasn't one on the marketplace table. Anyway, we are going to head across this bridge here as soon as he takes a shower in a can because, I mean, look at him. He like came back from getting singed by some dragon and then immediately um, got attacked by bugs. So there's that. We are going to also have her harvest this avocado tree so that we can have them something to eat. So they are going to head across this bridge, and there is a little dig pile there for him. But there is not much else over here except for a bush, which is good because they need somewhere to use the restroom. But they are going to go to the top here together. Nice view, and take a picture together. So, first vacation as a married couple up here in the, you know, ruins of Selvadorada, really having to use the restroom. Also, really hungry, but luckily there is a bush here for her to use the restroom in, and also avocados in her inventory. So, there is that. And then we are going to clear this path over here. I don't know why. Oh, she tried to go to the bathroom again, and guess what? She was attacked by spiders now. Spiders, bats, there's just, everything. So, anyway, now he is going to use the bush bathroom and also eat an avocado. They don't really last very long. They eat the avocado and they're like immediately hungry again. But she is going to clear this little path here with the machete now in Zara's possession. She is wielding it like a pro, even though she's pregnant. I'm not sure if that's some kind of hazard, but that's fine. So she comes out over here. Honestly, I get a little lost with all these doors, but that's okay because we will just check them all out. I was just kind of looking around, seeing if there was anywhere else for us to go over here, and there is not. So, um, for a second, I thought that I couldn't find another place, but there are some other doors around. And one of those doors is to a fancy, I think royal bath is what they call it. So we are going to clear that door and then head on through and try not to get attacked by a jaguar. But we are able to go to these baths here, and it's basically, just a big pool, which is great because our mermaid is dehydrated. So let's get in the pool together. And there really isn't anything around here besides the pool, but that's okay. It's actually a very nice looking pool. And there is another entrance over there, but since they are both, hungry, they're both tired, they're both naked, but I decided that I wasn't going to cheat their needs right now, so that was something that I accepted about this, and I couldn't just have them keep going because they are getting pretty tired and we don't have any supplies for them to stay out any longer, so I send them back to their accommodation to go get some rest. So we are back here at the place with no stove, and they are going to take a little nap. And of course, immediately on waking, she's going to get attacked by some bats. That is just the life we live. Also, there we got a phone call. Unfortunately, Kaylee has passed away. Very sad. She was Griffin's grandmother and one of the matriarchs of the Clarke family. So that is, a little sad. I'm sure that Josephine is very sad about her mother's passing. Josephine and Nathan. That was their only living parents. So, you know, the cycle of life moves on. Next, now that they're rested, I have them go back to the town square to get something to eat because we don't have a stove in this rental property. Though again, it is the middle of the night, so we are having to rely on the bartender for food because the food vendor is not currently there. Also, for some reason, his hygiene just tanked. Don't know what happened there, but that's okay because we have a few shower in a bottles left. Although I want to buy more, but we can't because no one is manning these stalls here. Not stalls, tables, market table things. So we are doing that, and then I was hoping to get him to pack away a meal from the bartender, but it just kind of glitched here and froze forever, and then I just got fed up with waiting for it. So we are just going to accept the fact that he can't have that and go back to the jungle. So here we are back at the jungle area, and I have to remember that there's a grill here, which is great, and also, they are going to travel again, but first I kind of wanted to look around this area, which is something that we didn't do that much first. This is where the other two rental properties are, and there actually was a dig area here, so that was good, and then some rocks that we dig up. So I just kind of wanted to have Griffin excavate a little bit and do some stuff. That excavate got stuck there no matter what I clicked on. Also, there were some plantain trees, so we are going to go get those as well in case they get hungry. And honestly, it doesn't feed them for very long, but it doesn't spoil, so there is that. So after we do those things, we are going to again travel through that archway. And here we go back to the other location that we are familiar with, where that bridge is. So we are just going to kind of look around again, make sure there's nothing new here. No new dig piles or anything have popped up. So we are going to then check out some of the other archways and start clearing them out. I really want us to get another machete. That would be nice. Or even um, off camera after this video, I do at home buy them a tent so that we can stay out a little longer. But the problem of food will persist. So we're going to have to think about how to handle that better. But we are here in this plane wreck area, and there is a little treasure chest along with plenty of things to excavate. So we are going to do all of that. And we are going to get some cool items and also eat some bananas and take a nap in the bush because, you know, that's our problem here. So we are going to do that. And also, he is really hungry. Trying to give him plantains, but it is kind of glitchy. Anyway, he does get them. And I am thinking about how much longer we are going to stay on vacation. It's almost Zara's third trimester, and also my Sims really hate their lives right now. You'd think that these jungle adventure aspiring Sims would be a little more okay with nature or outdoorsy. I gave her the outdoorsy trait. I don't know why she's so against being attacked by bats every 5 seconds. So there is that. I mean, honestly, they're kind of acting like I act when I have to go camping. But anyway, we are going to send them home so that we can have the baby and also kind of recuperate a little bit here. So the vacation is now over and we are back home at the um, house, that they own. So, of course, all of their needs are really low, and he is sad about the passing of his grandmother. So, I am just going to work on their needs a little bit. It is pretty tough. Also, there's some sort of glitch on Zara where she thinks that she's dehydrated even when she's not. So, I don't know what to do about that. Honestly, I think it's a false moodlet because I checked the buffs and she does not have that as a buff in MCCC. So I think that it's not actually what it says it is. Like it says that she's dehydrated, but she's not. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to maybe do some research if it won't go away. But after they go to sleep, I am going to have him start looking at his dirt clump artifact things on the artifact table because that is part of his aspiration to uncover an artifact. And here he comes. He's hungry, but that's going to have to wait. You can have a slice of cake after you uncover an artifact. Also, they only want to eat cake despite the other food that is in the fridge. So there's that. Oh, also here, I wanted to check and see if we could get her culture skill up with some books, but I guess it's just not meant to be. You actually have to do it the old-fashioned way and talk to some people there. I wonder if maybe we could buy books there. We'll have to check it out. But he wants to uncover an artifact. That is his next deal. And she just peed herself. So there's that. And yeah, so they are just going to work on that. He has uncovered an artifact. He wants to now authenticate 3 artifacts, survey for a dig pile, and reach level 4 of the archaeology skill. So working on the rest of the artifacts that we have found since we're home now is a good way to do that. So I don't even know what she was trying to do here. She was trying to feed a non-existent toddler, but she is going to eat that instead. And we are getting pretty close to the baby being born. So he is going to continue to work on his artifacts. And I am not going to sell them just yet. I think I'm going to save it until the end of their, what's it called? The end of their, oh my gosh. Like after they complete their aspirations, then I will sell all the artifacts. I don't know yet if we need them for anything later. So there is that. And of course, I'm cleaning up after them. They leave plates everywhere. And that is how their day goes. And you can see Colin breaking into our house to attack us as a vampire. So that was rude. Hello, that's your brother. But anyway, that is how their day goes until Zara goes into labor. So so you can see on the moodlet there, it says she's dehydrated despite the fact her hydration is very high. Anyway, we have a son. His name is Blake. So, hello, Blake. He is a little baby. And of course, we're going to age him up right away. And here he is. Right now, he's looking a lot like his father with the dark hair. But, we'll see when he gets a little older who he takes after. And they seem to not like each other, but that's going to be a later us problem. So in the next one, we are going to head back to Selvadorada and continue on their aspirations and also leave Blake at home. So I will catch you guys next time.